So the first thing you do when moving upon contact is to take cover and engage the enemy. So you must get their head down through means of fire superiority. This isn't the Marine Corps, but they use this ingenious thing called buddy rushing. The difference between buddy rushing and bounding is that buddy rushing's main purpose is the ordinary role of a Marine Corps rifle squad, which is to locate, close with, and destroy the enemy by fire in close combat. If not buddy rushing, bounding should be utilized. Again, buddy rushing infers that you're going to be rushing towards the enemy. Bounding isn't going to be anything else. So bounding could also be used when you're not taking contact. You're trying to cross a busy street. There's a high threat there. You could fucking bound across. Make sure all your lanes of fire are fucking covered before you go for it. So the bounding buddy rushing method, again, this is all OSAT shit, but it's good to fucking drive this stuff home, whatever. But as we all should know, this is a method of alternating movement with adjacent security. Either way, the same premise still applies. Make sure you're advising your movement. This is to make sure that someone is either engaging or on security while someone else is moving. This maintains the tempo and fucks up the enemy's tempo. Use the I'm up, you see me, I'm down method. So again, this is going to be for bounding and buddy rushing when you're going to be running and you're only going to have enough time to say I'm up, they see me, I'm down. So that means you're up, you're running, and then when you say I'm down, you lay down, you fucking take cover, and now you call it your set. So after that, you call it your set and alternate. Everyone got that so far?
Affirm.
Okay.
Alright, again, it's basic stuff, and, but it's fucking good, because this is what we're going to be going over for a majority of this. So it's good to know this information beforehand. So if you get engaged while bounding or buddy rushing, immediately hit the deck and find cover and concealment. Tell everyone else around you to get the fuck down by advising the direction of the enemy contact. Disclaimer, you should not be engaging when you're bounding or actively rushing. Also, be careful of your surroundings. If your battle buddy is actively engaging an enemy, it would be considered social Darwinism, which means natural selection. If you were to cross your line, or cross their line and get shot in the face, stay in your lane. If you have to cross a friendly unit, tell them you're crossing their line. If the opportunity presents it, go behind them, not in front. Alright, everyone got that? So again, don't get shot in the face by running in front of someone's 240, someone's M4, 249, whatever. If you can, never cross their line, always go behind them instead in front of them. Be really careful with that stuff because it sucks getting shot by your buddies. So post-engagement procedures. So let's say now, notionally, we've broken contact. We've either pushed to the enemy, pushed away from the enemy. Regardless, we're going to be setting up a hasty 180. This is used to maintain forward security in the event of a likely enemy counterattack.
Well, I haven't adjusted any settings, so
if the enemy was rushed or could be utilized facing the enemy if your squad broke contact. Fields of fire will be established using the 9 to 3 o'clock coverage. So one of the fucking downsides, as people probably around here notice, is that you don't have any rear security. So you got to be really careful when you're using this because you got to be careful that there's friendly units behind you. Because if you're not, they could easily flank behind you. So typically when you do 180, hasty 180, make sure that you have people looking behind you to make sure you have full
NorCal, saw your app today, bud.
Security to your back as well. But primarily all your weapons are going to be facing forward. Consolidated 360. So once it is determined that there is no chance of enemy counterattack, the unit members will move into a consolidated 360. Again, ensuring unit members are assigned appropriate sectors of fire. Once consolidated, the senior-most NCO should be requesting ACE reports. So everyone knows what an ACE report is. Perrin probably has a hard on right now, but it's going to be ammunition, casualties, equipment, right? Ammunition obviously goes over ammunition count. So how much ammo you got, casualties, all the casualties that you have, if any, plus the level of severity. Equipment covers medical supplies, grenades, etc. So casualties, that's going to be more of a, thing that really can't apply here. Because everyone can just pretty much go back up and do whatever they want. But it's good to have this information just in case, my assistant Black is, injured, and I should be letting that up through the chain of command through the ACE report. So ACE reports, again, should be advised when there's a lull in the fighting. Alright. Lastly, we got radio communication. Don't be afraid to take the initiative. If you do, make sure you speak over the radio to advise anybody else of what you're doing. Make sure you're knowledgeable of the bigger picture. When information is relayed from the top down, make sure you're responding to indicate that you have received the information. This applies from the squad to team level and from the team level downward. Meaning if, Sergeant Shaw were to relay something to us, being Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta, we would all be responding affirmatively, whether we have copied that or not, stuff like that, just to make sure that he as a leader knows that we have retained the information and that we could execute on it. That's the same thing when it goes from, team level down. So if I'm telling something to Black, he's going to be saying, I copy, or giving me some sort of cue audibly that he has received the information. Again, last point right here is coordinate with your unit, and this is your biggest point. The squad leader should not be the only one making things happen. Team leaders should be coordinating with each other to accomplish their mission. So again, just to drive that home a little bit more, the squad leader should not be the only one talking over the radio, right? If myself and Muller are going to be working in a section, we should be coordinating within ourselves as well. Same thing for any other section here, right? So we should all be coordinating, taking initiative, making shit happen, and keeping the squad leader informed. He has the final say in everything, but that doesn't mean that we have to sit around, and fucking not do anything. So that covers everything. Does anyone have any questions about ADRAC, buddy rushing, bounding, ace reports, anything like that?
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative.
Private.
Alright. Sergeant Yeager, do you have anything?
Negative, just that.
I missed all of that. Could you go over it again real quick?
Maybe later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then no question.
We'll have a private session.
Alright, so everyone's good on that. So again, Specialist Parent, I think he should be good to go with our mission, but we're going to be exercising all this information that you guys just retained through this document. So there's going to be points in this. We're going to be setting up 360s, hasty 180s, so on and so forth. So just make sure you're referring to this document, and the reason we did this classroom beforehand, just so we know what the fuck we're going to do instead of learning it in debrief. Everyone good to go?
Yeah, it's the shit that we have to do every fucking time we step out, so...
Yeah, and then...
we need to drill it in.
Yep. Parent, if you're good to go, we're ready for you.
Yep, we're good to go. There's a flagpole behind you guys.
Hello.
Okay.
Or behind them.
We're good.
Am I whispering?
You were pretty
Yeah, there's a flagpole set up over there. Takes it to your AO.
Head up that flagpole behind me.
Hey, Roger, do you want to give us a brief real quick before we go in there?
Say again.
Yeah.
Hey, brief of the mission.
Yep. Everybody hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, if you want to pull up your maps, you'll see LG Chevrolet and Objective Dodge. Dodge has a small armor presence.
I'm not seeing this.
Yeah, it's
negative.
map.
What did I put it in? What channel did I put it on?
I'm gonna put it in group.
Okay, hang on. I'll put it inside now. Let me mark them. See that one?
Negative. Negative.
I'm doing wrong.
We do a little bit map training here, and you give us the grid. We found it ourselves.
All right. It is a grid ref 103190, the town of Galati. That is your objective. The enemy has pushed out of the military complex above to seize the town for more area for their infantry. They're starting to house an infantry garrison there. There is a small armor presence. Your LZ is going to be at grid ref 117182.
Buddy left your channel.
Those small clump of buildings will be inserting there. A firm where you're circling. And you're to take that town and get rid of their garrison that they're trying to set up there. Any QRF is expected to come from
Buddy
the
joined your
radio
channel.
tower of Pyros. Or Parasoa? Parasoas?
Pyrsos?
Yeah, whatever that says.
Pyrsos.
That's the area of QRF coming down from the radio towers here, and maybe something still left in this old military compound up on top of the hill. There's not much of a compound there, so that's why they left to move to the town. There is your brief. Any questions?
What's the civilian presence like?
If they were there, they were killed, so there shouldn't be anybody there.
Copy.
Do we have like an order of movement when we get to the LZ? Do we want to plan that out now, or plan that when we get to the LZ?
That is up to you all.
Probably better to plan it now.
Jaeger, what do you want to do?
We'll just have Charlie section take us out first.
Roger.
And fucking Alpha will be in the rear.
Copy.
Yeah.
Alright, if we're all ready to go ahead and hit the flagpole.
Hit the flagpole.
Let me know when you're on the deck, buddy.
Yeah, you just smack it.
Smith, you on net?
One four, this is 1-4 Bravo. We're gonna be looking out to the northeast.
I have a battle buddy coming. If you can move him to my location once he gets here.
Copy that. I'll get you when he gets in.
South. 1-4 south. We're gonna take west.
Battle buddy for what?
Good eyes down into town.
Alright, I want to just move us along the fucking road toward the town, but we could get up on this hilltop and check out the town before we
I
move
was
in.
gonna say, I just moved us in. They're just,
This hilltop
I
toward
don't know, 100
northwest.
meters away from us right now.
You're on 3-1, correct?
A firm, long range.
Oh, copy.
Check on 3-1.
I didn't hear you.
Are you on 3-1?
Yeah, I am. Are you?
Alpha copies.
Yeah, make sure everybody's weapons are loaded.
Not there?
Hey, firm.
Says I'm on radio 3-1.
Are you hitting your long range?
1-4, this is Bravo.
broadcast
Be
speed?
advised, we're keeping security out to the northeast. If we want the rest of the element moving west.
Copy that. Let's all start moving fucking
down
north,
there in the small
northwest on this main road here.
Maybe because you're in Zeus, something's going funky.
I'm gonna peek over this hilltop.
Delta copy is moving.
Charlie copy moving.
Alright, they're moving. They wanted a reactive contact
Yeah,
on the
guys,
way
You
to
don't
the
have
AO.
to fucking
Military
go
compound
just
on
because.
top of the hill,
Something
but
between
says
here and
so.
there,
actual
so
town.
that way they have to react and maneuver on it. I
Sounds
just
good.
So let's
didn't
go
know.
have Charlie section take us out first.
Here, I'm gonna
So
go
Bravo, we're
outside
last
that
in the stack, we're
hill,
moving.
opposite them and put a fire team, move them up on the top of that hill. Or a squad up on the top of that hill.
You said we're heading north, right?
I trust you.
Yep, northwest on this road here.
Roger.
Shit. What is the password? Hey, Perrin?
Yep.
Can you message Sullivan the password on TeamSpeak for the server? I forgot what it was. Don't say it because I'm on stream.
I gotcha.
Thank you, bub. Sorry, I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, just everybody keep your eyes peeled. They don't want to lose this town, so they might have patrols outside of it as well.
Alpha copies.
There, he sent.
Let's cut during 275 before we get to the intersection, so we can get on the hilltop and see if we can get eyes out on the town.
Alpha copies.
The guys going here.
Charlie copies moving 275.
1-4, this is Bravo. Looks like we have eyes out on a possible military compound bearing 300 to our west, approximately a couple kilometers out.
Yeah, copy that. That was the old compound they were using before they moved into the town.
Copy.
I've got nothing on thermals in the compound.
Oh boy, shit's about to get real.
Yep. They get this reactive contact going.
1-4, this is Bravo. We're gonna be short halting. Disregard.
River break inter close, south 149.
Grab a couple of them.
Bravo's gonna be moving in line to the southwest to engage.
Delta moving on the left.
Alpha moving.
Another on top of it.
Yep.
1-4, this is 1-4 Bravo. Why don't we get in line and move towards these contact?
Yeah, you guys have fucking give good cover on where you're at.
This is Delta, there's a rock wall here. It looks like all of the enemy combatants are down.
Copy that. If the hilltop looks clear, we can keep. If it looks clear, we can fucking continue movement.
This is Delta, yeah, it looks pretty clear. Disregard not clear, a couple more contacts southwest, close.
Copy that.
This is Bravo. We're taking contact to the south within 20 meters. Going to be bearing 190.
You got him southwest?
Southeast somewhere.
1-4, this is Alpha, we're gonna swing right.
Copy that.
Delta's gonna continue pushing through.
1-4, this is 1-4 Bravo. We can keep the MG teams here and have the AT teams assault through.
This is Mike. We got a patrolling squad 800 meters to the 288.
Alpha copies.
Bravo copy.
Be advised that on thermals I have at least 2 to 3 full squads of patrols out just outside of the town, roughly 290.
Alpha, do you want the MGs to engage?
Be advised, BTR 1 click to the 294 behind a compound wall.
He got crazy good eyes. Jesus.
Delta has a BMP. Stand by. Give me the bearing and range again. BMP 306, 1.3 clicks out.
1-4, this is 1-4 Bravo. Interrogative. Are we going to be holding here to engage, or what are we doing?
Joined your channel.
I'd prefer us to move up maybe to this next set of rock walls to our 313.
Strong.
You know, get a little bit closer so we can have.
Roger. Be advised that one column of guys, probably 2 fire team size, is moving straight towards us about 200 meters out. If we move forward, we're going to be engaging them really shortly.
What direction are they at? I might not see them.
They're going to be bearing 290 to the northwest.
Yeah, copy that. I did not have eyes on from where I was. Yeah, go ahead and fucking MGs engage the closest squad to us, and we'll push up.
Copy all. Bravo engaging.
Alright, the squads farther to the northwest don't seem to have noticed, so let's continue.
1-4, this is Delta. What was the bearing on that earlier called up BTR?
God damn, that squad didn't even get a chance to get out of
BTR
formation.
is 296 from your pause. It's behind a white compound wall.
Delta copies.
because I didn't kill their patrol or their patrol pattern before I set them moving. I believe that's why they stayed in that column, because I had them set as a wedge.
Rock walls and trees. See if we can engage from there.
Bravo, copy all.
Alpha copies. Be advised, Charlie has eyes on the BMP, but it's 1,300 meters out. It's a little too far to engage.
Yeah, copy that.
Alpha's moving.
My BTR still driving circles, or is
Bravo's
he
moving.
wrecked? Parked. Why is he parked?
One four, this is Bravo. We're going to be setting up in line on the southwestern side.
Copy that, Bravo. Yeah, 18 teams, let me know if you have a better view of these armor pieces from where we're going to be at.
Roger.
Delta copies. Once we get in range of that BMP, we're looking to take a shot.
Yeah, go for it.
Comms are really good talking to each other.
Well, yeah, that's what they're working on.
Hey, don't be a smartass.
Cluster of rocks here, and you can see.
Oh goodness.
Put
Delta
stuff in my
copies,
backpack.
we're looking to stop and take a look.
Oh goodness. You yelled at me the other day.
I did?
Well, yeah, I was the
BTR is 730 meters to the 295.
all the Moss team that was down at the truck got pinned down.
Got one times contact, bring 298.
I was mad at the rifle squad, not at you guys.
Well, we told them
got
that we were moving down for them to cover us.
Yeah, I know, that's why I was
the
mad.
MG team. So that way we had
1-4, this is 1-4 Bravo, interrogative. Are we going to be staying here? If able, are we going to set up fortifications?
fire. Or the grenade fire.
Yeah.
So we were moving to them with CLS. Because I had CLS on me.
Is there a...
So we knew what we were doing and such.
Yeah, that's why I said
BMP is bearing
tactics,
309,
aside,
just over a click out on the
nobody
hillside
in
to
the
the
rifle
right of
squad
a
cared
tin
what you guys
shack.
were doing. That's the part that bugged me.
I have eyes on one-time squad bearing 314, 850 meters out.
That goes to myself as well. Like, I never brought up, like, hey, what's 1-4? Hey, is 1-4 okay? Like,
we're always okay.
Bravo, you can go ahead and set up fortifications if you like.
you guys are... Like, you guys are my babies.
1-4, this is Delta.
Have anybody here in town that's got eyes on them?
1-4, this is Alpha. We're going to set up some fortifications in this tree cover right here so we have better eyes.
Cover that, go for it.
Doing that BTR?
1-4, this is
I'm gonna
Delta.
check the BMP.
Go for 1-4.
1-4, Delta's got the BMP at 1,040 meters out. I'm looking to take the shot, just advising.
Copy that. If you think you're good, you can send it.
Roger that. Delta's fired.
Be advised, Charlie's moving up on this rock in front of us to the west.
Roger.
I was short.
Yep,
Maybe
quick
30
retake.
meters. Got incoming. It looks like it's dismounted.
Dismounts.
Copy that.
Alpha Bravo Mike, be advised,
Did
we
you
have a
dismount?
squad moving from northeast to north
Yeah,
to
the turret
southwest
and
bearing
the fucking
307.
gunner. Fuck.
Alpha sees it.
Okay, because the driver stayed in. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably because the... Oh, are you in the turret?
No.
Somebody, he got back in there, I guess.
Yeah, he
oh,
jumped
yeah.
right back in it. That's why I was like, did you get out? And because I saw him running back for it.
Okay, that ought to scare him, because it's, like, jittering a little bit. Nothing on the BTR.
No, I couldn't even see him fire the rocket from that
scanning.
BTR in the bushes.
Yeah.
The one there behind the wall. Now the one out on the road, I didn't look at. I don't think so because he's behind those trees there on the road.
BTR at 700 meters to the 293 behind the wall.
Keep one of these Vics alive in town, so they have to chase it.
Be advised, the wall has like metal bars that might interfere with the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
Yeah,
I'd like to
you
fucking
can put
take
one
it out
like
if we can.
behind
Or start pushing
building
it
or
closer.
something. That one that's on the street should be.
This is Delta. I think I have a shot. If you want me
I'm
to
planning
take it.
on QRF coming down this valley between the military compound and that radio tower with some vehicle, and then coming down the road with another vehicle while infantry pours over the hill.
Rocket, rocket, rocket.
Hit it. Ooh. Oh, we hit the one on the street.
Oh, wow.
That's not the BTR I was talking about.
Yeah, there's another BTR bearing 293 behind the
I was engaging.
Short wall.
Now I've got guns. I want to jump in.
Up.
Damn it. I need to rotate. Then I took the fuel out. Can you put a little bit of fuel in this thing? Okay, I want to jump out and throw some fuel in it.
Raj.
Yeah, everybody make sure we're fucking keeping eyes on our flanks too.
What the damn fucking light? This damn fucking light.
Yep, that's why I'm rotating this some so you can get eyes. How's that?
On 1 times BTR moving 293.
Delta has eyes. Looking to get a shot.
Can't see him, but I can see sandbags.
Oh, that's a good sign. Let me know if we can displace and move somewhere else.
Yeah, the BTR is gonna be a fucking problem because I don't know if the rockets are gonna go through that metal fencing on the top of the wall.
That fencing's fucking them. It's like that cage we put on our MRAP.
Decisively engage with that BTR. We're gonna be popping smoke to break contact.
Right, left, which way?
Forward.
Forward? That's a wall forward.
Push farther right to get
there you go, hold.
Okay.
Shot on the BTR.
Okay, back up.
Roger.
Where you were. Okay, you're good.
Use the smoke cover that
loading.
I see yellow smoke. There's your target.
Delta's getting a machine gunner 295, about 800 meters out. Correction, 600.
Alpha engaging 1 times contact bearing 290 west. He's down.
Charlie, your eyes any better by any chance?
A little bit, there's smoke obstructing my view.
Oh, other than that.
Yeah, I see him moving more to your left. Yep, right in there.
Yep, I think I can see him in
Sure.
front.
I was gonna say you're a little high. They just popped smoke right in that area.
1-4, this is Bravo. We're gonna be moving back to our old position to the southeast.
Be advised, tries to try to take a shot on that BTR.
Yeah, as soon as I get this BTR down, we're gonna fucking bound toward this town here.
Rocket, rocket, rocket.
Does he hit us? Does he hit us? Nope, but they took the wall out from in front of us. Now we're open.
You can move me forward.
Yep, so they took the wall out, so we have nothing in front of us now.
You can follow-up shot.
Delta's taking it.
Roger.
Moving toward us.
Ooh, good shot.
Good hit, alright.
One ammo.
That's a good shot.
I like those because the optic doesn't zoom in, so I don't have to watch myself shooting my friends.
I was going to say,
Alpha
okay,
Bravo Mike, you have a squad to the 284.
Did I hit any of them?
I don't know.
Charlie Delta, this is Bravo. We got eyes on what comes BMP. Stand by for bearing. Give me bearing again. Give me bearing 309.
Now there's a gas over here. It's a PK gas.
Yeah.
Let's see, I got a
one
squad
break
sitting
reserve
here not
9
doing
has
nothing. Why are they
already
not doing
hit
nothing?
and has been dismounted.
Over here.
Bravo copy.
Alright, when we get these last few fucking stragglers from the squad killed, we're gonna go ahead and fucking bound to the town.
Uh-oh, I can't move.
1-4, this is Bravo interrogative. Do you want us to move by sections?
Affirm. We'll go ahead and have Charlie section take us out again.
Break. Squad size, element 268, approximately 300 meters out.
This is Bravo, we're engaging.
Wow, those dudes got. Squad size element 279er, approximate 700 meters out. Correction, 1.2 out.
Yeah, they're gonna be a little too far out for us to engage.
Uh-oh. I think I'm bored.
Reload.
Alright, Charlie section, go ahead and fucking take us out, get set up at these power station here.
I'm a crew member of that Vic still.
Yeah, I think I'm fucked up too. I think I need to respawn.
This is Bravo, we copy.
Alpha copy. Charlie's moving.
I'm respawning.
Alright.
What he
Charlie
said.
set.
So they're probably going to reinforce from the north there.
Let us know when you're set, Bravo. We'll go ahead and get Alpha
that
section
break
moving.
in the
Probably
road
to the skipper.
just north or
This is Bravo,
southeast
copy.
of that previous BMP.
We want to set up right here, Charlie?
Meters.
Yeah, I'm gonna step right here if you can stop
That
on my
means
left.
they're set.
Alright. This is Bravo, we're set off to your
So-
northwest, the power breaker. You guys are
Do I
recruited.
have wire cutters? I don't. Fuck.
Everybody else pick it up and we're gonna
Oh,
bounce past
fuck.
them.
Let's move.
One of y'all.
We're
would have
gonna
to have
move
wire
right
cutters,
there.
right?
Roger.
Alright, we're gonna
Taking
move a
fire.
little bit to the northwest. Get some good.
Stop it. Stop it.
Did you get crashed too?
No, there was a fucking problem with Zeus. I couldn't move my character or anything because when we got destroyed in that BTR.
Oh, something happened and then like game locked up and then I crashed. Right as you were saying you couldn't move.
Yeah, something's wonky with this server. Well, I've been having every time I fill in and do Zeus stuff, there's all sorts of fucking weird ass shit. Maybe mostly. Did we put you back?
Yep, sorry, I was just messaging Cap. He thought he let me bleed out. I was like, no, game crashed. Yeah, I'm all squared away, good to go.
I'm back.
Okay, I was getting ready to ask if you were back. I was remote controlling, so I knew you weren't going to be able to hear me. I put a marksman down. I used one of the African, what do you call them?
That's what I did behind that building, but he was the one I couldn't move, so let's see if it works now. It works. You read me on 3-1?
I cannot hear you on 3-1, but I just heard you talk.
Can you hear me now?
I'm not hearing you on the radio, no.
But you can hear
But
me.
I'm just up. I'm right below you outside your building.
Oh, hi.
I'm climbing the wall now.
Where are they?
Should be straight in front of me, almost due east. Well, there you go.
Like to know who's on that fucking.
She got both of us, damn it.
Yeah. But I fired 3 rounds, 0 fucks given.
Oh, I was firing at them as they were moving from their smoke until I lost them. Then I had to go hunting.
All right. They couldn't have seen the whole town. I mean, if you want to drop another BTR in there, you know, once they get inside, like
I'm thinking up here beside the church in that little cubby hole.
Yep.
Put one in there. Do we want to do a BTR or do we want to do something a little bit tougher like a BMP?
Hey, your squad. I trust you. I don't really trust you. Saying that to be a good platoon sergeant.
Oh, well, thanks. Thanks, Sarge. There's a BMP there beside that between the church and the building. Although they might be able to see it here shortly.
Building clear.
Fuck me up. God damn.
I got 2 shots off that time.
At the closest.
God damn it. Let me maneuver on you.
I'm just staying here. That destroyed.
That's
over. That's
Fuck, he's 243.
That's literally inside this wall.
Contact left.
You good?
Yeah.
Ow.
Push on that with me.
Roger.
Close to this wall.
Look over to
In that window, right there. Right there. Hit him. Hit him. Delta's pushing out the contact.
Frag
Is
out.
that friendly in that?
Hit it. Frag out. Frag out.
He's down.
Alright, with me, Ryan. Ryan.
Double
Yeah,
down now.
yeah.
Are you good?
Hey, Heckman, you around?
Hi.
Hey, do you want to jump into the gunner in this GAZ and we'll drive around the outside edge?
Okay. Naked gunners for the win.
A naked gunner. What the hell are you doing naked?
We were both naked.
Oh, okay. Sweet. They'll never ask what we were doing in this Vic.
it was hot in here. I'm gonna get schwacked like in a heartbeat.
Go down here and make a left and hopefully get around behind. I just went behind him with a machine gunner just a minute ago. Yep. 9 o'clock. Get him, get him, get him. Oh. How close are they getting to the church?
Oh, they still got a couple blocks.
Okay. I don't want them to walk up there and hit that thing before we can do something with it.
I just killed the infantry. You're clear. I don't know where it went. So I think it's northwest. 318 behind. I see it. It's going up the mountain. Range 156. That class.
Range
clear.
what? Range what?
151.
Lost it. Behind the building. Guy.
Down the building. Down the road, down the road. I can't fucking move. Oh, God damn it. I know, it's just...
Move into the...
Shots. You up?
Copy that.
BMP is at the blue fuck shack, 127.
Roger.
Yep. Come on me, on me, on me. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 127.
You're on the right side, watch out.
Shot on.
Ouch.
Shack's clear. Right there.
That thing started driving on its own. I just jumped in it to try to keep it from just going and getting destroyed.
Oh boy.
Man, I got a BTR staring right down that road
positive.
for the BMP.
Okay, can you double check? The only other place they would be is the fucking ground back there.
I can't believe I'm receiving fire.
That's exactly where they are. God. Still got those right here? Oh, you're not who I need. You're who I need. Get over here.
Watch this corner.
Killing it.
Why am I not hearing anything anymore? My radio fucked?
Delta and Delta are moving to engage the armor piece.
Probably advised we're moving over to Actual's position.
Bravo, copy, Rania.
I moved you.
Oh, thank you. They thought that armor piece was still up because I was pulling.
This 1-6, we're pushing around
the north side
of the church.
Alpha, this, or 1-4, this is Alpha.
Go for it.
this is Alpha. I have eyes on 1 times BMP. This is behind a newspaper stand at bearing 213.
Say again, Alpha.
Stand by Bravo. Or Alpha's,
Alpha, this is Delta. That's the same one we've engaged. Its turret, its engine is still on, but I don't believe it's operational.
Alpha copies.
Bravo, go ahead and move north down that road if you feel good about it.
This is 1-6. We got a rear shot on that BMP from over here on the north side of the church.
Delta copies, I'm moving over. Rocket. No, just hit it. Shooting at you. What's up?
oh shit.
That is.
Alpha, it's falling back.
Mars, let's go
20
ahead and
meters.
clear this
You
building.
came in here, you had a guy on your right. I didn't know you were going in. He almost shot you in your ass. On a reset.
Second stairwell, we got a stairwell, hold on.
Those RPG gunners that keep hitting us?
That left side was good
I
to
think
clear.
so.
Okay.
Alright.
Upstairs.
I'm gonna get up on this
I don't know
pew,
where that
see
is.
if I can get a
Stairs.
shot on that shooter.
We got a
Oh, no!
We got a hallway to our. Actually, no, that's what's the room.
Alpha is clearing the building with the contact from.
You guys got any get ours out of here?
How did I know that you guys...
There's a guy up the street south on the right, on the west side of the street.
South.
Bravo, the guy
on the right
had
side of the
2
street.
contacts
Killed.
down in that building you're at.
Roger, we're moving in.
Alright, Delta, let's get down on the ground floor. Kick its ass.
Frag!
Run.
Oh, no. Disregard,
Oh.
he threw a smoke.
Oh.
I saw, he threw.
One for this Bravo building clear.
Are you RCing?
Be advised, Charlie's heading to the west to clear out his contact.
Copy that, Charlie.
We're gonna clear these 2 buildings over here to the west. I'd stay here and not on cover, man. I'd go across. Alright, come over, I got you covered.
I really wanted to see
Alpha, Delta, this
them
is Bravo.
use fucking
Opening.
Go ahead.
throwables.
Roger, interrogative. Do you guys want to hold your location and we'll try to regroup with you guys?
Yeah.
Roger that. We can actually move a little bit east too.
What do you say again on that?
Delta's gonna move east with Alpha as well.
Roger, if you guys are able to get a position where you guys can cover our movement to you guys, that'd be awesome.
Aver, we'll work on it.
1-4, this is Alpha. We just took out 1 times contact bearing 358, about 200 meters.
Copy, 358, 200 meters.
Sounds like there might be some more out there.
you doing, Charlie?
Tarzan, go over, clearing out a building to the west. There's one dead contact in here.
Copy that, just checking in on you.
Oh, they've cleared out the town.
Yes, they have. All right. I have to run. I gotta go for dinner. But yeah. Let them know that they did really well, and they kill shit way too fast. It's insane.
Alpha, Delta, is there any chance you could move up to us to cover
Gotcha.
assault on that last
Thank you,
contact?
Bubba. Sorry.
Oh, appreciate the help.
Alpha copies.
All right, stream. I'm out of here. I gotta go for stuffs. You guys are amazing. 1-4. If you guys are watching this after the fact, you guys did really fucking well. I really got no direct criticisms other than just make sure that we're taking cover when we're getting shot at. Use the radio. The radio towards the end got a little lax, but other than that, really good fucking shit. So outstanding, guys. Keep it up.